5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. You know, Chris, it seems like every year the NBA gets a little more athletic. Talk about how that aspect of the game has changed.
I was 6'9", and I played power forward and sometimes center. Kevin Durant is 6'11", and he plays the 2 guard. That's how the game is changing. It's no more big guys go to that end, little guys go to that end. Now you have to be a skilled basketball player. You have to be able to shoot, dribble, and pass at every position. The way of just the one-sided guy, that is gone out the game. That's a dinosaur, and I love it. You have to be more athletic, definitely, but the skill set. You got to make sure you can play basketball, and that way, no matter what size you are, 5'9" to 7 foot, you have to be equal in skill, and I love that.
Wow, I do too. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Ferguson in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul over James, and the rejection by LeBron. Knocks it loose. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Yeah, and if you're playing along Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And the basket is good.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
Greg, that's about as a high percentage a look as you're going to get. Running the floor beautifully.
Now here is McGee. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Takes a 3. And the Lakers get it back. Davis battles through traffic and lays it in.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Davis against Gallinari. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Green taking his time here. LeBron against Paul. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. 4 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Adams, some nice D. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
McGee, the pass to LeBron. Here's Paul. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's LeBron. Looking to end the run. And the layup good by McGee.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gallinari. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Six to shoot. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Green. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. Here's Ferguson. No points in the game yet for him. From deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to LeBron. Left side, Davis. Ring shot on the way. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
McGee with the block. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Ferguson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Now here is McGee. Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Now here is Gallinari. Last game out he had 14. And Adams kicks to Gallinari. Ferguson for 3. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Ball finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
That's tipped. They recover it. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 6 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, you know, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
And the Lakers have possession after Oklahoma City gets the 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder to the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Kuzma kicks to Howard. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Fades. Doesn't go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum going.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The pass to Noel. And here's Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Schroeder, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's Bazley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Kuzma. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Bazley, guarded by Kuzma. To Muscala. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Anthony Davis. Getting around 24 points per, just over 3 blocks, and 9 rebounds. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
Fires from deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely. Got a piece of it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And it's denied. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Davis kicks to Kuzma. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Count that bucket. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of position. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma passes to Cook. Swiped it away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And the Lakers with another turnover here. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Lakers second.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Quinn Cook. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. It's Davis on the wing. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 13.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Rondo.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
To the inside, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Diallo with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Right back after this break. Chris Ball talks about the matchups he faces at the point guard.
The toughest position in the NBA night in and night out is the point guard position. You know, every night you look at the board, the coach is pretty much going to say, their team goes as such and such goes. You know what I mean? So that's the toughest part, and that's probably the funnest part, too, because it's competition.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Noel Diallo out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Bazley in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Diallo. 4 on the clock. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. Chris, this was a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody. Move out the way. He finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
He's off on the first. James checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Rondo kicks to James. Back to Rondo. It's deflected. Now here's Diallo. D right on him. Howard with the steal. LeBron outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And Ferguson subbed in for Diallo. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
Adams trying to free himself up. Ferguson misses.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Well, just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
Now here's Rondo, following the shot by Chris Paul. Here's Caruso, an 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Out to Kuzma, down to 5 on the shot clock, and taken away by Paul. And oh, here we go, Gallinari heading to the hoop, and Gallinari throws it down.
And that's all started by Paul's anticipation. He creates the turnover, then jump starts them in transition.
Outside Rondo. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
And Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Well, last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Schroeder's checked in. Gallinari hits them both. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did, drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives, who bring an awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
LeBron against Gallinari. The drive by James.
And all James needs is just a little room. You got to go over the pick every time, or else he's probably going to burn.
Schroeder against LeBron. Paul outside. The three. It's good from long range. Paul's got 5.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now Howard. Back to Rondo. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 8 points for him.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Caldwell Pope against Gallinari. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
James with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Thunder trailing by 8. Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Ferguson misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. It doesn't go for him. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Passes to Gallinari. It's stolen by Green. James outside. He dishes it to McGee. And Adams sends it back. From deep, Gallinari. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 10. Outside, Green. Now the pass to James. Lets it go from 14. Thunder with the rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
There's a lot of expectations, high expectations when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft. You know it well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's something that I wanted. You know, Derek Coleman was from Detroit, and 2 years earlier, he was the #1 pick, and I'd always been a fan of his, so I felt like he was passing the baton, and I had to kind of do what he did. And then Shaquille O'Neal was Rookie of the Year before myself and the #1 pick. And so for me, I looked at it as, yeah, a pretty big weight, but the honor was more than the weight, and I was honored to be picked #1, and I relished in that, and I had great teammates that allowed me to flourish in that role.
Now here's Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Both free throws good from McGee. Thunder trailing by 9. Paul looking over the floor. Schroeder outside. Pass to Ferguson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
while he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Caldwell Pope for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
That's a 2 from Paul, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Pass to LeBron. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Gallinari.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Noel's checked in for Adams. Mike Muscala comes in for Gallinari. Diallo, he's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Paul. Free throw good, James. Thunder trailing by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Now here's Noel. He's covered closely. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Here is Cook. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Cook. Outside, Green. Inside, here's Davis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Schroeder outside. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Back to Noel. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. Caldwell Pope outside. And there's the feed to Cook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Muscala. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The Thunder have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. That's good from Schroeder. 1:53 left here in the second. Lakers leading by 5. And here is LeBron. 14 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Now here's Schroeder. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Muscala misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
That one, no good. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Noel. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Muscala. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Kuzma outside. He kicks to Cook. Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Cook looking it over. And stolen by Noel. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the corner. That one misses. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Davis, and it's McGee in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Now McGee, after Gallinari missed from long range, misses from close range. Paul with the 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got the first field goal of the second half for Oklahoma City. Los Angeles leading by 4.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
And that one is good.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Here's Paul, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable with his length.
Well, he is just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Paul.
Yeah, and the one thing that amazes me about Chris Paul is his awareness on the court. He knows exactly what is going on and what to watch for on each trip down the court.
And so Paul nails both of them. And with Paul, he's one of the most heads-up players in the game.
And personally, Kev, I would love to have played with a guy like Paul, who is always 100% focused on the game. Paul can rub some players the wrong way, but he's the closest thing to having a coach on the floor in the NBA.
Now here's Davis. 19 points in the game. The offensive rebound, and McGee kicks to Caldwell-Pope. James against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. Can he keep it going? And he connects with the jumper. Paul's got 14.
Now his jump shot, it's always been pretty lethal. I mean, great effort on D there, but Paul still gets it away clean.
James looking it over. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Paul is doubled. Adams outside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Ferguson.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup man, LeBron James, number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Passes it to McGee. Here is Davis. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Steven Adams. He's averaging 8 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Paul. He's got 14. Again, the Thunder score.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
LeBron against Paul. For the 3. And LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they don't need LeBron to hit the 3 all the time. They love it when he does.
James against Paul. The 10-footer. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Look from Green, and another basket for the Lakers. Thunder trailing by 5. Paul outside. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
And the Lakers with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, C-Web, Chris Paul can make some fancy passes every so often, but he's considered a great passer for making the right pass at the right time.
Yeah, Kevin, and you know it always doesn't have to be about the no-look pass. I mean, Paul is effective by making simple, fundamental passes and keeping his turnovers down. As impressive as his assist totals are, they are even more incredible when you put them up by his low turnover numbers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Paul really has no holes in his game. I mean, he's consistently one of the league's best free throw shooters.
He doesn't get the second one.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Thunder. The pass to Bazley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Now Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Green. Howard at the elbow. Back to Green. Feeds it to Davis. 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Here's the lob to Adams. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Davis. That's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Yep, that one goes. Gallinari's got 12.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 11 points in the game. Howard trying to free himself up. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. 13 points in the game.
And the floater from Caldwell Pope is unblockable. I mean, some of the shots this guy has are just impossible to defend.
Paul outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Paul's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Davis. It's tipped. Ball against Rondo. Paul kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Down low. Adams, the pass to Baisley. Count it, and the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Danny Green. Then for the Thunder, Mike Muscala is checked in for Steven Adams. Diallo comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Paul. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Diallo. Nobody near Schroeder. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. There's the pass to Davis. Back to Rondo. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
What focus from the veteran. Howard is used to the physical contact. He welcomes the chance to score through it.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. That one misses for Howard. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
One shot.
And that one misses. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Caruso, no good. And here's Diallo. He's got 5. Six to shoot. There's the triple. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul. Nerlens Noel checks in for Gallinari. Lakers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
You lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Schroeder surveying the floor. The teardrop falls in. Schroeder's got 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cook, the pass to Davis. Over Muscala. And it's Davis missing.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Caruso kicks to Davis. That 3 off the mark.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Schroeder dishes to Noel. Pass to Diallo. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 16-6 run. Schroeder with the ball. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bazley. Noel trying to break loose. Bazley, good. Bazley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kuzma. Diallo the pass to Noel. Over to the left wing. Here's Schroeder. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kuzma outside. 1:25 left in the third. Here is Cook. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. It's blocked. Passes it to Bazley. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. James checked in for Davis. Ferguson's checked in for the Thunder. And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 7. Cook, the pass to LeBron. The shot nails the wide open jump shot. James has got 7 now in this quarter. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Baisley, guarded by Kuzma. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Cook, the pass to Kuzma. Dishes it to LeBron. But they recover it. The shot's good from McGee.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
To the inside. It's deflected. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Right wing. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 7 points in the game. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
You've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity his team is showing, the motion of his offense, just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of this evening.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Oklahoma City right now, Schroeder and Gilgeous-Alexander pair up in the backcourt. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Baisley in at the 4 slot. Lakers trail by 5. For 3, Caruso, no good. Schroeder against Kuzma. And it's blocked. Fast break, the Lakers. Kuzma with the ball. And James throws it down.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Now here's Schroeder. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Adams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Adams. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Schroeder outside. And the rejection by James. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. McGee, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, what a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Ferguson. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
He's not their first option too often, but he can hit the three when he's on.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Caruso inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Kuzma. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Thunder. Paul comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Paul outside. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. 3 on the clock. Over Green. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. On the wing, James. They kick it out to Green. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. James, the bounce pass. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
And James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Gallinari. Lets it go from the wing, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Lakers trail by 3. Caldwell Pope outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gallinari.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
And that one misses.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Paul passes to Adams. Kicks to Gallinari. Launches a three. A rebound by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma passes to Green, to the middle, to tie it up. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this 4th quarter has come up big.
At the elbow, Paul, and stolen by James. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
Free throw, no good for Green.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's LeBron. Here's Kuzma. Adams, some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
And he can't get the first one. C-Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
That one misses.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA. Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
LeBron is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Lakers have possession. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Paul. Now Gilgeous Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma against Gallinari. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Caldwell Pope left side. Paul with the steal. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Gallinari against Davis. Now here is McGee. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Oklahoma City. to the right side. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Gallinari. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Chris Paul.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
McGee finds James, but they'll get another chance.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Thunder leading by 3. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. The shot's good from Paul. Here's James.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green passes to Davis. McGee with it. Now defended by Adams. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Free throw good, LeBron. The Thunder with the lead. And here is Paul. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Pass to Ferguson. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. And good! He nails it. Ferguson's got 5 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Caldwell Pope outside. It's rebounded by Paul. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gallinari. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's James. That shot off. Pass to Ferguson. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams with it. McGee with the block. Caldwell Pope outside. The dish to LeBron. Outside, Green. And the pass to McGee. Davis kicks to James. A 3-ball. But they get it back. McGee. Good. Nice job down low.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. .156 left to play here in the fourth. Ball outside. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Paul with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Thunder lead by 4.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now, here's Green. James in the post, defended by Paul. And James with the basket on the assist by Green.
Oh, you got to love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
Paul against LeBron. And the rejection by James. Caldwell Pope passes to James. Back to Caldwell Pope. James outside. McGee. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The score knotted at 105. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Molinari passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a 2 from Paul. Outside, Green. Pass to LeBron. To take the lead. Nails the triple.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Adams right side. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ferguson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. The three won't fall. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops both. It's a 5-point game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.